This is an overview of your AT&T Prepaid account. Here on the main homepage, you have a summary of your account. You can see what plan you're on up top, what your payment is, when your due date is, and you have a nice toggle to manage autopay. Over on the right-hand side here, we have an overview of our usage. We can see I'm on the Unlimited Plus plan, so I get 22 gigabytes of priority data. You can see the personal cloud storage included as a perk, and you can see how much mobile hotspot data you've used and have remaining if your plan supports that feature. Below that, you can see your talk and text is unlimited, and you have a quick option to jump to the feature settings where you can actually turn off Stream Saver and enable HD video streaming. Now, something funny is when you turn Stream Saver off, the option actually disappears completely. Jumping back to the homepage, and there are a few additional options at the bottom here. We can jump into Manage Autopay, Purchase Add-ons, see plans or switch plans, and view our account history. And funny enough, these options down here are actually the same ones up here in the top navigation. So the second tab gives us the option to make a payment. Here we can enter our payment amount. We can use a AT&T Prepaid refill card. And what's awesome is you can often find discounts on these to help reduce your cell phone bill even further, and you can redeem an offer code. At the bottom, you can also manage your autopay settings and save with autopay and learn a little bit more about that. The next tab is the Plans tab. Here you can see what plan you're on, what's included with your plan, and you have the option to actually switch to a different plan. Something interesting is there is a 2 gig $30 plan available. This is not advertised on the AT&T website, and there's also a 25 cents a minute plan and a $2 daily plan. And again, you can click to expand and see all of these specific plan details. Jumping back to the top here, and we can also go to our add-on section. Here you can manage all of the available add-ons for your AT&T prepaid plan. I actually have all of these listed out on my website, BestPhonePlans.net, so you can see specifically what's included. Some of the more popular options are a 5 gig hotspot add-on for the unlimited plans. This gives you 5 gigs of extra hotspot data for $10 extra per month. You can also manage cloud storage options. I don't really recommend these, but they are there. You have international calling options, a purchase blocker, and actually an international data roaming add-on called International Travel that gives you 5 gigs of high-speed data in select countries, and there is a very limited list here. And what's also weird is it's only good for 7 days of service, and it's expensive at $35. I would recommend getting an international eSIM plan from a company like Aerolo or even US Mobile if you plan on using your phone when you travel abroad. Oh, here's the full list right here. Countries: Andorra, England, Germany, Gibraltar, Great Britain, Ireland, North Ireland, Scotland, Spain, United Kingdom, and Wales. Jumping back up to the top, you can also click on the Account History tab to view history on your account. You can select a 30-day date range. Like if I try and go back to, let's say, April, it says please enter a date range between 0 and 30 days. So it is kind of limited in that regard. But if we do, let's just say the month of August, you can select your history type, whether it's total usage for voice, text, and data, just voice, just data and text, payment amounts, add-ons or other things, or payment details, including taxes. And once you select a date and click submit, you can see the usage and the full breakdown on your account. Kind of a surprising amount of detail here, which is kind of creepy, but kind of cool at the same time. Next, you have the option to add a line to your account. This is erroring out on me. I don't know why. I've had mixed results with this page loading today. There it is. Okay, so families can add up to 5 lines on your account, and each line can actually be on a different plan, which is really cool. So you can have some lines on, let's say, the $40 plan, some lines on the $65 unlimited plan, or you can have all lines on the same plan, up to you and what each person needs for their line. There's also the option to get a business account. I'm not actually sure what the difference is if you need to confirm your business, but either way, that lets you add up to 10 lines instead of 5, which is pretty great, and the same things apply. And you can also check out important details, which basically shows you the multi-line discounts and how they are applied to your account. Jumping back here, and the next option is a Give a Gift tab. My understanding is this lets you pay for someone else's AT&T prepaid bill. It could be nice if you have, let's say, children, but if you have children on AT&T prepaid, my guess is they would be on your family account already, so you could get that discount. So I'm not really sure what this is for, but the option is here. The next tab is the Profile and Settings tab. This is where you can view your personal info, manage your account info and preferences, manage your payment options, and jump back into that feature settings option. And this is where you can, again, turn on or off Stream Saver, except my option is now disappeared. So there you go. And the next tab is the My Device tab. You can update your device, but you actually need to call in to do that. You also have the option for mobile protection, report a lost or stolen device, get help with your device, or of course, shop for a new one. The next tab is a Help tab, and this actually opens a new window with extra help and information on common AT&T support issues and things like that. And the final tab is an Alerts tab. And I only have one alert, and it's letting me know that I may be eligible to save $50 a month on select plans. And this is with the federal government emergency broadband benefit. And that is the AT&T prepaid account. Overall, it's pretty basic. It's a little broken, but it does get the job done. One big thing I would like to see is your overall total data usage up at the top here, so you can tell exactly how much priority data you have remaining, as opposed to just guessing. Either way, that's it for this video. Click the like button if you found it helpful, and Patreon supporters can now vote on what video I make next. And you can join the Patreon to cast your vote at the link in the video description. I'm Stetson, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.